In this video, we are going to describe the components of a vertical, single-stage, two-cylinder inline reciprocating compressor of a refrigerating system, the dismounting and the mounting procedure of these components. First, we will see the dismounting procedure. After isolating the compressor from the refrigerant circuit and the electric supply, and ensuring that there is no pressure inside the compressor, following all safety protocols and regulatory requirements, remove the cylinder head bolts, the cylinder head, and the valve plate. Then remove the cylinder block holding down bolts in the cylinder block. Remove the nuts on the two cotter pins which are fastening the double eccentric with the shaft. Push the two cotter pins out. Remove the locking plate. Remove the coupling nut, the coupling and the key. Remove the drive-in shaft seal cover plate, the shaft seal and the bearing. Remove the non-drive-in cover plate in the sealing ring. Push the shaft out of the non-drive-in bearing. Pull the shaft out from the drive-in. Remove the double eccentric along with two connecting rods and piston assembly out of crankcase. Remove the two connecting rods along with the pistons out of the double eccentric. Remove using a circlip plier one of the two circlips holding the gudgeon pin in place from each of the piston. Remove the gudgeon pins, the pistons, and the connecting rods. The connecting rods are of one-piece designs, simplifying assembly and suitable for shorter stroke compressors or smaller units. The piston rings are removed from the piston. The discharge valve fastening bolts are removed. The discharge valve and the sealing ring are removed from the cylinder head. The suction valve fastening bolts are removed. The suction valve and the sealing ring are removed from the cylinder. The crankcase has provision to accommodate the bearing, the shaft, and the shaft seal. The crankcase is provided with sight glass to check the level of crankcase oil and a drain plug to drain the crankcase oil. Crankcase oil from the oil separator returns back to the crankcase through this connection. The lube oil is provided in this sump to facilitate the splash lubrication onto the shaft bearings, big end bearings, gudgeon pin bearings, and liner. A double eccentric is used for fitting the connecting rod. A double eccentric design, instead of usual crank web, crank pin design, is used when the stroke length of the piston is less. This double eccentric design is cheaper than the crank web and crank pin design. A suction valve is fitted here in the cylinder block. The cylinder block accommodates the pistons inside these bores. The suction valve connects the suction pipeline to the crankcase through this hole provided in the cylinder block. From this passage, the refrigerant vapor from the crankcase is sucked by the compressor during piston's downward stroke. The cylinder block accommodates the suction valve and the pistons. The top side of the cylinder block accommodates a valve plate. The valve plate accommodates at the top two feather plates, one for each cylinder, for discharging the compressed refrigerant vapor into the discharge side. The valve plate also accommodates 2 feather plates at the bottom, one for each cylinder, for sucking the refrigerant vapor from the crankcase. A cylinder head comes on top of the valve plate. The cylinder head has 2 chambers. One is suction, and the other is discharge. The valve plate accommodates on top a discharge valve, which connects the discharge chamber to the discharge pipeline. Now let us see the mounting procedure. The piston rings are fitted in place on the pistons. The piston is aligned with small end of the connecting rod. The gudgeon pin is inserted. Using a circlip plier, the circlip is fitted in place. The big end of the connecting rod is inserted onto the ends of the double eccentric. The double eccentric, along with connecting rod and piston complete, is taken inside the crankcase. The shaft is inserted through the double eccentric into the non-drive bearing. The sealing ring is placed and the non-drive end cover is fitted using bolts. The drive end bearing, the shaft seal and the drive end cover is fitted in place using the bolts. The shaft coupling key is fitted in place. The shaft coupling is fitted in place and secured using a shaft nut. The shaft is aligned with the double eccentric. The locking plate is kept in place. The cotter pins are fitted in place. The cotter pins are tightened using the nuts. The cylinder block is kept on top of the crankcase, secured using the bolts. The valve plate in the cylinder head along with gaskets are kept on top of the cylinder block and secured using bolts. The sealing ring is kept in place for fitting the discharge valve on top of the cylinder cover, and the valve is secured using the bolts. The sealing ring is kept in place for fitting the suction valve on the side of the cylinder block, and the valve is secured using the bolts. I hope this video helped you in understanding the components of compressor of a refrigerating system. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe our channel for more educational content.